I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling.
12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people? Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit, stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuts, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without y'all, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida.
Intrigue the Incredible, straight out the ATL.
James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Let's go! I'm ready!
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Boy, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast and champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TBV, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C. Y. E.
California.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2-division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
LV Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, a.k.a. the AJ Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madbat 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people. There is no equal. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBV for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid. What up, what up, what up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I do apologize for the late episode, but if you tuned in to last night's episode, you know I got a business meeting that I got to attend to because it's not only could potentially change my life, you know, both health-wise, but, you know, financially too, you know. This could be a good little meeting. Hopefully some money comes from it and a good business relationship. So I am going to be heading out in about another half hour because I got a fucking 2-hour drive, right? Whatever happened to Zooms, man, but I feel strongly because he wants to meet in person, right, rather than Zoom it up and go off the word of the person that introduced us. So today's episode will be Untitled. Untitled. You call in, you talk about whatever you want. There is a lot to talk about, so you can call in and, talk about whatever it is that you want. Platform is here. We got a couple minutes, so we're going to get right into it. Obviously, we've been seeing a lot with Ryan Garcia, Ryan versus Shakur, Ryan versus Devin, Ryan versus Boots. There's been a lot. The Frank Warren situation, Turkey Al-Sheikh coming out responding, using the ring as a tabloid. The ring posting that rumors. And it's like, bro, don't say rumors when you're owned by Turkey. So Turkey is saying this and making you post it. But, yeah, man, what's going on? Jay Hill, what it do? Jay Hill on Discord, what up?
Yo, man, what's up, man?
What up?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It was destined by God, bro. That you called this Untitled, bro. It was destined by God, bro. Yesterday, bro, I wasn't able to call in, and bro, I want to say I appreciate you, bro. I really appreciate this show, man. I appreciate everything about this show, bro. God is using you, bro. He doing something with you, and I pray that you get everything that you deserve, man. I pray you and your family get everything that you deserve, bro. Because by you building this platform, it did something for me yesterday. Honestly, bro, yesterday was probably one of my favorite episodes that you did yesterday. Because we got on there, and I know Vega called in. I know he had some words about it. But man, honestly, man, if you look at everything that happened, man, we were talking about fit. We were talking about growth. And man, that jump helped me, man. Everything that was being said, man, because I'm in my fitness journey right now, man. And I was getting a lot of gems, man. And I really appreciate this platform, bro. And this platform, when built, you can tell the platform that you built, man, through the grace of God, that it wasn't built by ego. It wasn't built by money. It was built by passion. You know what I mean? And, bro, I just really had to call in, bro. That's why I say, bro, it was destined, bro, because I was telling my wife yesterday, I said, baby, I'm going to call in and tell that man that I appreciate him for building that platform that, a lot of us get together and we call up and we talk about boxing, but it's more than just boxing. It feel like a fellowship. It feel like a brotherhood and, a sisterhood too, you know what I mean? And, bro, I really appreciate you, bro. Like, I really do, bro, bro. I pray that you get everything you deserve, bro. And something big finna happen, bro. I don't know what it is. I was saying it last night. I said, man, something big finna happen. And I don't know what it is, but I just pray that you get everything that you deserve, bro, for building their platform off of passion. And I feel like you need to get your flowers right now. You know what I mean? You need to get your flowers right now. I know you probably got some dude doing your shorts for you. I mean, and you humble, and I understand that, man. But man, he need to look at some of the callers that call in and do shorts dedicated to you. You know what I mean? And I know you get blackballed a lot, bro. I know a lot of people don't really, can't really gravitate to how you perform on here and what you do on here. But I just pray that you get people that will see your vision and understand your vision and take it to the next level, bro. Because I see big things happening with you and the Boxing Boys, bro. So like I said, bro, I just had to call in, bro. Like I said, it was destined, bro. I promise you. And I was praying that I'd be your first call. You know what I mean? So, bro, I just really say, I really, from the bottom of my heart, bro, I really appreciate you, bro. And I really love this platform, bro. And thank God for you, bro. Straight up, bro.
Amen, champ. I appreciate you, man. Listen, you said it. You couldn't have said it any truer. Like, it was always built on passion and never money. I just needed y'all to talk boxing to at the end of the day, like I always say, my best friend, he's Cuban. He only know Cuban boxers, so it's never a full conversation. Don't matter what barbershop you go to. I'm happy for y'all that are blessed to have barbershops that you go to and it's like 5 dudes actually know boxing. Like the first time that happened for me was in Omaha. And that's because we brought the people, right? It was me, it was Bernie, it was Sean. And then the barber. So, yeah, now we got 5 people, but that's not something that's common, so. I'm happy
Yeah,
that
man.
you look at it as a fellowship and a brotherhood, because that's what it is, man. That's why I'm trying to get these Saturdays, spawn session meetups. You know, stay healthy, push each other, and have just that. You know, a fellowship, a brotherhood where you could, you know, meet people that you can trust. So I appreciate your words, man.
Man, no problem, bro. All love, bro.
All right. So they did announce. This is his own show, so I'm definitely going to come back and do this. But $15 million man Conor Benn is getting $15 million to fight live on Netflix on Zuffa Boxing versus Regis Prograis. My man is an undercard. They gave him $15 million
Yes, guys,
for an undercard.
Conor Benn here. Just finished training this morning. It's been a flat-out week, but I'm excited to announce I will be fighting April the 11th, live on Netflix. Co-main event to Fury versus Magmadov against Regis Prograis. Make sure you tune in live on Netflix. Let's have it. Come on. Yes, guys, Conor Benn here. Just finished training this morning.
The saddest thing is that this is his second world champ, right? Like, first one was Algeria, and this is his second. This is crazy, bro. Unbelievable. I'm not mad. Never mad at somebody's blessings, but I just can't see what in the flying fuck was Netflix thinking about. I really don't get it. $15 million to fight Regis Prograis. And watch how the people receive it and love it, but Devin was hated on. What up, champ? Tito La Voz.
What is the word, Ness? Hey, really quick, shout out to nepotism. I love it. That's a great match, man. It's the battle of the late starters.
Crazy.
Didn't they both start at like 17?
I guess, but at least Regis is a fucking world champ.
Yeah.
Two-time.
I fuck with it, man. Yeah. And it's on Netflix. I ain't gotta do nothing. And to my point, right, about Zuffa, look how elastic they are or flexible they are. They're on Netflix. How did Paramount Plus give them permission to go do a show on Netflix? I mean, that to me, that's great. To me, that's great.
Yeah, but, I don't know. I don't know that that's like a Zuffa thing. I think they're going to use the brand. I mean, I guess Paramount would be mad at that, too. I don't know how they're going to get this off, bro.
I don't know.
Because you're right. If they have a television deal, their content's supposed to be exclusive to Paramount. So I don't know.
And Paramount was trying to buy Netflix, wasn't they?
Paramount was
Warner Brothers or something?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Sorry, I follow politics. I'm kind of.
I think Netflix was trying to buy somebody. I don't know about them being on Paramount. Got a counter, King counter for Borough City E, so I don't forget. Shout out DC3.
All right, I'll try and remind you. Hey, but listen, the last caller that was talking, shout out to him, man, because
Jay Hill.
Back in 2016, I'm sorry, who?
Jay Hill.
Jay Hill. Shout out to Jay Hill, bro. Listen, back in 2016, bro, I walked away from my girl and my 2 kids. Not really from my 2 kids, but that was the hardest thing I ever did was get out there. And at the same time, my apprentice told me about this show on YouTube called The Boxing Voice where people be talking hellish shit. I jump on a Boxing Voice. It was you, it was Matt, and I forgot it was one. I think it was just you. No, I think it was just you and Matt, and the callers and the blog talk was cracking, and I felt like I was in a barbershop every day, bro. I was in a barbershop every day talking about what I love to talk about. Now, back then I was just listening, right? But, you know, you hear the CYPs and you hear the Davidians, you know what I'm saying? Like all these different personalities talking about the sport that I love, man. And it got me through one of the fucking worst times in my life, bro. Some of the hardest times in my life. And it even inspired me to start, you know, dieting and working out, even though I was in a boxing gym every day training kids, right? This gave me that extra push. So yes, I want to give you flowers now, Ness. And I know that some people, some of the thummies be accusing me of glazing you and shit and agreeing with you too much and being maybe performative. But no, man, I come here because this is a level-headed, what you call that? Unbiased view on boxing. You know, other channels got, you know, maybe some racial biases, maybe some locality biases, you know what I'm saying? And And that's necessary, right? But I don't fuck with that. I fuck with even level head. It don't matter if a boxer is white, Latino, Asian. We're gonna call a spade on this show. And so like I said, I really appreciate what you've built here and what you've done. And again, shout out to the Devin Haney haters, for flopping yesterday. What was it? Was Sunday or Monday?
Yeah.
Monday, right?
Yeah, you talking about the 5 hour with Bill or the 1 hour? Because he came on back to back.
The 5 hours. Damn, back to back.
Yeah, he was on one day, then the very next day. The next day,
bro,
he stood longer.
God damn. Yeah, you an amazing shit here, man. You had Turkey Al-Sheik on here. You had Teofimo dropping those 500. Remember those $500 bombs you was dropping?
Dan, that's right. That's right. Hey, yo, I ain't never even get a $500 super chat, I don't think. Or at least I ain't get one that wanted to send more. He was the first person to tell me that the max is 5. I didn't know.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. From those things to, Spider Rico, our loss of a community member. You know what I mean? This place has been my barbershop, and I'm lucky, man, because I feel like I get to get my hair cut every fucking day.
Let's go.
You know what I mean?
Salute.
So that's my call, man. Have a blessed day.
All right.
Community.
You too. Suleiman the Scholar, what up?
Yeah, how you doing, Nestor?
What up?
Yeah, Nestor, I think what they're doing is they're trying to create a star. They're PRing the crap out of Conor Benn, because Conor Benn was, when he had the Continental belt at WPA Continental before he got suspended, he was walking everywhere with that belt, and he was creating he was being treated like a champion. You know what I'm saying? And he's a son of an ex-champion. So I think the Sufa signed him up, and they gave him that big money so he could be the poster boy. And now, in my opinion, he fought more than one official champion, because he fought Chris Eubank, who was a 3-time IBO champion. And he also knocked out Van Heerden.
Yeah,
too.
but those are IBO champs. Those are the 5th belt, and I get it, but they're not recognized by the 4. They're not major titles in the eyes of boxing.
And then Regis Prograis never been knocked out. Right? And I think if he could be able to stop Regis Prograis, right, and that's a credible ex-champion, that's gonna be a big plus. And him against Ryan Garcia will be a big event in how you call it, Netflix. And also, like, Ryan Garcia, he shouldn't unify, man, because those guys treated him. They got him suspended. They was trying to mess up his career. So I think the Devin Haney fight, everybody's saying is a big fight. I think Bill Haney should consider not taking that fight, shouldn't push it, because that fight is all wrong for his son. You know what I'm saying? It's all wrong for his son.
Which
I think
fight?
He shouldn't take that fight. The Ryan Garcia fight. He shouldn't take that fight, man.
Gotta take that fight. You can't not take that fight when everybody thinks he beat you.
Okay, this is what everybody's saying, that because the first thing that he didn't even have to fight, that he could have fought Arnold Barbosa in the first fight. Because
all that is like, what I like to say, old spades, right? None of that shit matters. The only thing that matters now is that he banged you up. He had you all over the floor. People don't believe that he cheated. They don't care that he cheated. They only care that he beat you up. You got to get it back.
Yeah, but you're pushing that fight for the money. Like, for example, like the first thing is that
he's a world champion now. He's a world champion. It's a unification. It's a unification.
But this is the problem. Okay, let me explain, because the problem is, right, that Devin Haney's gonna want a bigger part of the purse. And
bro, that's not our problem, though. We don't care what they want in terms of purse. We just want the fight. Do you want the fight, or do you care about who wants the bigger split?
If I was Ryan Garcia, I want fairness.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Do you, Suleiman, want the fight, or do you care about splits and how much a fighter's making?
Yeah, okay, right now, to tell you the truth, if I was Ryan Garcia, I wouldn't take the fight. I could just defend the WBC belt, make my own money, make my own avenue.
So you scared?
No, I'm not scared, because they try to get him suspended.
Why wouldn't you want the biggest fight of your career?
Okay, so if I want the biggest, this is what everybody's saying, because they're talking money. That's why Bill Haney.
No, biggest because listen, Linda. Biggest because
I've been trying to debate this with you
is the most decorated fighter. Ryan could beat Regis. Ryan could beat Regis, won't get the same credit. He could beat Conor, won't get the same credit. The only person that matches Devin Haney's status in terms of credit for Ryan Garcia is potentially Shakur. Devin got a better resume, though. While Shakur beat Tio, his other two champions don't really qualify. I mean, they qualify, but they don't add up to Devin's resume.
Okay, so if he goes and he knocks out Devin Haney, right, and becomes a unified champion at a 50-50 split, because I know this is what I don't like about
Sky's the
Devin
limit
Haney.
after that.
He makes a lot of backroom deals. Like he got a backroom deal with the Turkey. He's getting paid a lot of money. So he's gonna get more money than Devin because than Ryan.
But who got a backroom deal?
Like Devin Haney, because the last time
Turkey Al-Sheikh deals directly with all the fighters. He satisfies all the fighters. There's no backroom
he
deal.
He got to satisfy Ryan Garcia. To me, he got to satisfy Ryan
think
Garcia.
about it. Think about it. He satisfied Ryan Garcia not once, but twice. But you still thinking that he's got to satisfy Ryan. He gave Ryan the May fight. That was enough money for him to take it. Then he gave him the Barrios fight, and guess what happened? He took it. So he is satisfying him.
Another thing, official. Well, right now, the Ryan Garcia beating Barrios for 12 rounds. That's a much bigger win than what Devin did against Brian Norman. Brian Norman
are you smoking dope, bro? And that's cool. This is good for the show. This is good for the show. But Barrios is coming off of 2 draws. He's coming off with 2 draws. His biggest win. No. You got to listen and learn. His biggest win at welterweight is Fabian Maidana. Fabian Maidana never was a champion, and he will lose to Brian Norman. It's impossible. It's impossible that Barrios is a better win.
Right? Well, my opinion is I think he's a better win. Let me explain.
Yeah, I want to hear how.
He got more championship rounds. He did 12 rounds with Manny Pacquiao.
Bro, you gotta win. You don't get credit for going rounds. You get credit for the rounds you fucking win, the fights you win.
So he's
you could give him credit for the championship rounds via experience. Yeah, he got good championship experience.
Okay. Respectfully, sir, Ryan Garcia only had 12 championship rounds officially because he did 12 rounds with Rody Momero, right, and lost, right, or lost the fight. But then he went in and did another 12.
He did 12 with Devin too. Just because it's a no contest, he still did the full 12.
Okay, officially, yeah, he did 12 with Devin, but that wasn't official. That's why I wouldn't consider it. But he did 24-round championship round. And this fight, he won every single round. Mario Barrios, and he dissected him. He dissected his left hand completely. Like, he couldn't throw the jab because he kept hitting him with a humongous right. So, in my opinion, Bo, I think the Mario Barrios, the way he dissected him was a better win. And I think this fight is all wrong for Devin.
Listen to me. I got to get to some other callers, but you got to rethink this while you're just listening to the show. Think about this.
I appreciate my brother for giving me the opportunity to debate with you.
But just think about this. Going into the fight, Ryan Garcia was minus 300 to 1, which means to make $100, I had to bet 300 on Ryan, and I would make 100 plus my 300 back. I had to risk 3 to make 1 because the bookies and the world already knew that Ryan was going to win. Devin was an underdog, meaning if you put 120 on him, you would get your 120 plus 120 because he was a underdog. He was perceived to lose, and by knockout. He was expected to lose. It's a different story. I gotta go. It's a different story. Somebody going into an underdog fight and a fucking 50-50 fight and a perceived I'm a favorite fight. Floyd Mayweather is a minus 120 right now versus Pacquiao. He is the favorite with all the time off. Burrow City E, what up? You gonna have to put the clock on. These dudes getting greedy.
Yeah, I usually like to talk. Yeah, man. I know you probably don't do a show.
Bro, we can't hear nothing you saying. I thought it was me, but yeah, we don't hear shit you saying.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, man. See, I like broke calls. Saying this morning, I don't know what you talking to right now. Everybody know Brian Norman was better than that. And that's not what I'm calling it. I'm calling it in because I got to bring thing on down to the world.
Burrow,
And
take
I
that
gotta light up.
Bluetooth off, man. This shit don't sound good. Hit me back. Sadiq, what up? We got a counterpunch for Suleiman Scholar, courtesy of HTX Drywall Repair and Property. Shout out to you with your business, man. Salute to all my businessmen in the
Yo,
community. What up?
yo, I'm gonna be quick, bro. I'm gonna be real quick. Yo, that caller from the UK, bro, you smoking dope or something like Mario Barrios is one of the worst welterweight champions ever. He had 3 fights as the champion and didn't win one at all. Like some shit that like, bro, I have never ever heard of that shit. To have 3 fights as the champion and you didn't win them at all. And you just said that he's a better win than Brian Norman. The motherfucker who was like the Terminator. He's knocking out everything. What are we even talking about, bro? Like some of you niggas don't deserve a license to talk about boxing. Like we need to be doing a fucking test or something. You know what I'm saying? You got to give me at least the top 5 in each motherfucking in each division to talk about boxing from now on. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Because some of you niggas just sound stupid, bro. That shit was dumb. It was the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. You made everybody on this fucking call a little bit dumber with the shit you said. And I don't appreciate it. But anyways, yo, that's what do you think? What do you think is next for Devin? Do you think that Xander is actually going to let Devin get that fight?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Bill seems to be focused on Ryan.
Shit, man. I hope he gets that fight. I feel like with the weight being what it is, I feel like he's gonna beat the shit out of Ryan in the next fight. Like if the testing's right, everything's right. I got Devin winning by a landslide, bro. Um, Shit, man. I want Shakur. Bro, I was really sitting back. I was thinking about this shit, bro. I want to see Shakur fight Gary Antoine Russell. Or I want to see Richardson Hitchens fight Gary Antoine Russell. You know what I'm saying? He a bit of a rough fighter. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that next. Like I really don't want to see Shakur versus Ryan right now because all Shakur gonna do is run from him. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I ain't mad at that. But that's my call, bro.
You the man. Suleiman, counterpunch.
Okay, yeah, Mister. So this
Anyway,
guy's
feel like
talking. He's trying to diss me here on the channel, bro. I got a respectful argument, bro. That guy was a champion. He did championship rounds. Regardless if he got a draw, he got a win, right? He didn't get a loss, right? He was still a champion. He was credible. The problem is he's a volume puncher. He's a durable volume puncher. To me, he got a better resume than Brian Norman. I don't care what anybody says. Brian Norman best win was Jin Sasaki, a guy that got knocked out by Hiroka.
And
This
what's
guy told me
Mario
to tell me
Barrios'
on
best
Twitter.
win?
And Mario Barrios he was a 2 division champ. He beat a lot of credible opponents. He been in the ring where he did rounds. He didn't lose the fight with Manny. He got a draw. He did 12 rounds with Manny Pacquiao, a 8 division champ, and held his own. In my opinion, he won that fight. You know what I'm saying? He was catching him with a jab all night. And this fight, he got dissected by one of the greatest fighters, or a carbon copy of Oscar de la Hoya with discipline. He was fighting like Oscar de la Hoya. You know what I'm saying? Another a dude, a big time promoter. And then right now, this fight, in my opinion, is over for Devin. I think Devin Hayes too small for Ryan. Ryan has too much power. But I would like to see that. It's gonna be embarrassing for all these guys that say I'm not knowledgeable in boxing. I'm a journalist, for God's sake. You know what I'm saying? I should be a co-star. Me and you should have our own show. We should have a studio somewhere. But that's probably in the future. You know what I'm saying? But check this out. How you call out this guy right there? Ryan Garcia is gonna show people, and he made that shit look easy, bro, against Mario Barrios. When he get the opportunity to excel with these other guys, you're gonna be shocked how great of a boxer
If it
he
was
is,
so
man.
easy, why he ain't stop him?
He didn't stop the guys. Ready
Tank
to him. The
stopped
guy got
him.
to work.
Tank
Tank,
stopped
but
him.
you're talking about
I thought
you're
I
talking
thought
about
I
a
thought
future
Ryan
Hall
had
of Famer.
power.
I thought you're talking about a future Hall of Famer, brother. That's a first time ballot Hall of Famer. You're talking about Tank Davis, Abdul Wahid Davis. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Abdul Wahid Davis, when he comes out and fix all his legal problems, he should go as welterweight. Or three of those guys that fought that are champions today, and that most of those guys, Abdul Wahid beat them. You know what I'm saying? So he should go up to 147 straight like that. You know what I'm saying? And be able to compete with these guys. That's a big money fight too. You know what I'm saying? And then the reason they got Conor Benn up on Netflix is because Conor Benn, they're trying to make him the poster boy for Zuffa, so he could get these fights with these big dudes and make a big draw. Like what they do is they're doing a lot of PR work. That's why they're giving him that 15 mil. You know what I'm saying? And to tell
Or
you,
is
bro,
UK bias?
we gotta give it.
Because
We
Tyson
gotta give
Fury's from the UK, Conor Benn's
I
from
know
the
what you
UK.
said,
They
but
on the
we
same
gotta give.
card.
Yeah, I know, but we gotta give respect to the IBO, bro. The IBO is a credible belt. If I was Zuffa, I will make my own belt. I'll take the IBO. I'll talk to the Manhattan office, set that up, make that belt the Zuffa belt. You know what I'm saying? That's a credible belt. We got world champions walking around with that belt in their waist. You know what I'm saying? The IBO should be the new Zuffa belt. Negotiate that. Don't make create your belt. Take the IBO over there. You got these other guys that are Hall of Famers like Chris Eubank Jr., three-time IBO champ. You know what I'm saying? Conor Benn could rock that belt and make it real popular. You know what I'm saying? Yo, big shout out
You may feel
for
like
the
it's your
boxing world
time,
and that's the gift.
but it's not your time.
Suleiman Scholar, we appreciate you. New York City, stand up. He is not from the UK. He is not from the UK. Khaled, Indiana, what up?
Yo, Naz, hold up. Let me take out my Bluetooth. Hold up.
Hey, yo, Nash, you hear me?
Oh shit, Khaled, hold on, man. I got this man with a king counter. Let me try him again, see if he took that Bluetooth off. Burrow, what up? I apologize, Khaled. I hate doing that, but I gotta get to these dudes. Burrow.
Yeah.
What up? Come on, bro. Why is you using that Bluetooth? Shit don't work. Come on back, Khaled. Look at this guy wasting our time.
I disconnected from it. How I sound now?
Now you back. Hold on a minute. He who thinketh. Put it on. Go ahead, Burrow.
Yeah, man. I'm calling in, bro. I gotta break old Conor Benn down to the Borough City East for sure, man. Bruh, I can't believe they realized for this super fight moving forward, Conor Benn versus Regis Prograis. This is some of the most nasty, some of the most disgusting work I have seen in a long time. From now on, I want Conor Benn to be called no more. He ain't Conor Benn no more. He's nepotism Ben. That's what we calling him, nepotism Ben. This the one guy. I mean, just ain't accomplished shit. He ain't accomplished shit, and is having it all handed to him strictly because his dad was a good fighter back in the day, 30 years ago. 30 some odd years of damn ago. It's disgusting, man. This man talk all this shit about how he the destroyer. He'll knock out this guy. This guy's born. He can't watch that guy. Like he's just attacking the top of the weight division. And you come back out with Regis Prograis. Regis Prograis. When was the last
Hold
time
up, bro.
Regis
Hold
even
up,
fought?
hold up. That's not a bad fight, man.
Man, hell no. Nasty. When was the last time Regis fought?
Last year, I think he had. Then he had a good fight with JoJo.
Matter of fact, yeah. He had a war with JoJo. The man had a war with JoJo, and both of them been coming off layoffs.
I mean, he's a
Both of
two-division champ. I mean, listen, if anything, I don't like that he's getting paid that much, and that sounds like a hater shit, but what the fuck is wrong with Regis, you know? He just beat JoJo in a 10-round fight with Golden Boy. He only lost to Jack Catterall, Devin, and Joe what's his name? Josh Teller.
Yeah, but it's the wrong time, man. At this point in
Bro,
time, we
but
all
that's what I'm
know
saying. Connor's not Shakur. He don't got no world-class
You may feel
amateur
like it's your
background.
time,
You know what I'm saying? This a former 2 division champ. So the first former champ you fight is a 1 division Chris Algieri. This a 2 division, bruh. Like,
but at this point in his career, he should be fighting the top of the division.
But how, Sway? How? The motherfucker ain't even fought that welterweight. See, y'all get mad that he get ranked.
Problem. Thank
but,
you.
But
That's
but
the
you get mad. But you get mad that he get ranked number 1.
He never fought that. He's highly ranked at 147.
But that's my point. That's my point. He don't even believe the ranking. His team don't believe the ranking. That's why they went for Regis. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like, you know, I get it. Y'all wish it was someone else in the position to get the Netflix fight, but it ain't no bad fight. This was wrong with y'all. Y'all want to big up. Y'all want to big up Regis. You want to big up Regis if you a Josh Taylor fan or you a World Boxing Super Series fan. You want big up Regis if you a Devin fan. But if you hating on Conor, we gonna shit on Regis? No, nah. Why?
It ain't even about shitting on Regis. He fighting Regis at the wrong time. Bruh, you just fought a 160-pounder. And now you bringing Regis up from 140. He on the backside of his career. We don't want this fight. You just had these big fights with Conor Benn. You on every goddamn network acting like you the new shot caller, big dog. You the destroyer. You ain't playing out here. But then you show up and you fighting small, older age Regis Prograis. And it's disgusting, man.
So get to the point. Who you wanted him to fight? Who you wanted him to fight?
He can fight Crocker. He can fight Devin. He can fight Ryan. I mean, Ryan probably busy, but he can fight. He can try to make a fight with Rolly. There's so many more.
Yeah, but it's a Zuffa. It's a Zuffa fight, ain't it? Like, you feel me?
I would take Rashidi Ellis. I would take Rashidi Ellis. I would take what's the guy? Boots knocked out. The guy with all the tats and the one he went slow motion against. Villa. I would take Villa. I would take Brian Norman. Why are you fighting Regis? Why?
I don't see what's wrong with Regis, man.
Man, it's disgusting, man. Regis don't got
first fight. This is what I'm saying. First fight at 47 in like 4 fucking years. Did you even know that?
Yes.
I did.
Why? He shouldn't even
man,
be
you
coming
fans just want motherfuckers to die, man. Ain't nobody dying for you.
I don't want him to die.
Yes, you do. This called testing the waters. This ain't no different than Devin Haney fighting Jose Ramirez, man. Get the fuck out of here. You niggas is haters, man.
That was totally different.
Ain't no fucking different. He testing the water.
Devin fought Jose Ramirez coming off a bad performance where he took a bad beat. It was a tune-up fight.
He fighting because he dropping 20 fucking pounds. Damn, what the fuck don't he get?
Nobody's telling him to drop 20 pounds.
Motherfucker, ain't nobody ask you if you telling him. He doing it, so this is the process, though. This the process.
All those guys. You already know you can fight guys at 160. I don't see how you already know you can fight guys at 160. But then you acting like it's crazy for me to say, why don't you drop down to 154? That way you're not taking all that off your body. No, you're intentionally trying to wait till he come down, get a highlight reel knockout over Regis, and then go into a mega fight. That's nasty work. You can act like you don't see it or understand it, but it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. You get this fight with Regis, you look good, you beat him on Netflix, and now your next fight is Ryan Garcia on a Riyadh season pay-per-view. You don't fucking see it. You don't fucking see it.
It's not even guaranteed he get that Ryan fight next. At all.
It don't gotta be Ryan. It don't gotta be Ryan. It could be look good on fucking Netflix, knock out Regis, like you said, nobody ever knocked him out. Knock him out on fucking Netflix and fight Devin Haney next. Bro, the sky is the limit. You on Netflix. Stop playing. Y'all some haters, man. Y'all motherfuckers is haters. This is what I be saying, man. Motherfuckers swear I'm biased. Y'all fucking haters. Ain't nothing wrong with that fucking fight. The hell? He who remains, what up?
Yo, what up, Nuss?
Motherfucker got 4 years he ain't been at 47. Somehow that's a bad fight. What up, champ?
Them niggas got you up. I like when you like this, dog. The energy's up. We need this. Shout out to the Boxing Boys. Shout out to Nuss that Gives. Salute to the greatest show on YouTube, dog. First and foremost, I like the Conor Benn versus Regis Prograis. When I seen it on my phone, I'm like, oh damn, really? I'm like, all right, but I'm a casual, so I like to get more boxing, dog. I'm interested to see the fight. All this the dude talking about is disgusting, and niggas want to be all this matchmaker stuff, man. I don't know, dog. That's whatever, bro. I just want to see good quality boxing against good quality people. One. So we gonna check that box. Two, the Mario Barrios thing, right? I'm gonna say this. He did beat Ugas, correct?
Mario Barrios did beat Yordenis Ugas.
All right, then. What do you think about Ugas?
That's a great win. I was just, asking him when he said, oh, what's as big as his, I was making sure that Suleiman knew. I can't say nothing bad about Ugas, man. Good win.
No,
Great win over
Ugas beat
Pacquiao.
Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good win, man.
So,
It's a good win.
I salute.
Good win for
I
Barrios. And I think he stopped Ugas, or at least dropped him a couple times in that fight.
He gave Ugas that business because when I was surprised when it happened, I was like, oh shit. I'm like, all right. Because I thought, because Ugas beat Pacquiao, I thought he was going to be dusting niggas. But I had to say that. As for the better win, I still think that the Brian Norman win is better than the Mario Barrios win. But I just had to put that out there for the record. Let the record show that that's what it was. I did not like when Bill was on here, the way that he was coming at you about the whole Ryan thing. First and foremost, I don't think that Devin has to work this hard to get the Ryan fight. Because the last year, everybody and their grandmom on every channel was, he got to get it back in blood. He got to get it back in blood. I'm like, all right, he got to get it back in blood, right? So now he want to fight him. Everybody making up every excuse in the world. Why not to fight him? Well, I thought he was supposed to get him back in blood. If the man trying to fight him, then line it up. If he not trying to fight, then move on. But let it be known that they've been pressing him because that should be the next fight. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I like to see Devin fight at least 10 people. So if you're going to move up and fight my man at 145, then do it. 54, then do it. I like to see him fight. I like to see him fight Xander. I want to see him fight Boots after he fights Xander. Shit, I want to be quite honest with you, I want to see him fight the bull at 160. The sky is the limit. He got multiple fights. Fight this fight. I just want to see Devin in the ring.
It's your time.
Peace.
But it's not your time.
All right. Junk your dog. Junk your dog.
Yo.
You clear.
Yes. Keep hating. Salute, Mr. Gibbler. I hope you're having a great morning. Salute to the community. I hope everyone's having a great week. I hope everyone's family's well and healthy. Yes, man. So, borrow. I know the rest of the haters that want to hate. Another star has been. Why are you hating? Another star has been born. It's a good, solid fight. Stop fucking complaining. Listen, you think that Conor Benn picked up the phone and said to Dana White, hey, Dana, mate, you give me 15 minutes to come fight Regis? No. He understood and saw the trajectory of Conor Benn, saw the blueprint of what he could, conspire. Because Zuffa, I told you, Zuffa boxing, Zuffa. Yeah, it's a solid fight. What are we talking about? Styles mate fights. It's going to be a banger rhythm of a fight, a banger rhythm. The bare punch is going to get thrown. You're going to see enough. You see, this is what I'm talking about. You lot want to hate. So Regis, look what you lot do. And I see the play. I see the quarterback play. I see the IPO of what you're trying to run here, but it ain't going to work because you're trying to say, oh, Conor Benn straight knockout. Yeah, knockout. Yeah, Regis. Yeah. So if he doesn't knock out Regis. It goes 12 rounds, a hard, credible, hard fought fight. Oh, Conor Benn didn't knock out Regis. No, we're not doing all that now. We're not doing all that. Which one is it? I don't understand. First you say Conor Benn ain't skilled. He ain't that good. He ain't shit. Oh, he'll get knocked out quickly. But you guys want him to fight with the top guys. You want him to fight this guy, that guy. And then, Borrow, step up to the podium. And because the squirrel has come out of the trash can, my guy. The squirrel has come out the fucking trash can. Excuse me. How can he? First of all, he didn't drag up Regis. He didn't bring up Regis to no 147. Regis said he's going out to 147 before he signed any Zuffa deal, before any of that. So what the fuck are you talking about? That's a lie. Boom. Number two, how can he fight Lewis Crocker? Lewis Crocker has hand ligament injury. He tore his hand ligament. So that's impossible. He can't fight him. Ryan and Shakur looks to seem like they're setting up some business or on the side there. So impossible. That's not happening. Rolly doesn't want to fight nobody. He doesn't want to fight no one. You saw what happened. You saw what happened when we fucking linked the guy. You saw what happened when Conor Benn went up into his face. He fucking headbutted and lifted him up like a little calf, like a little camel boy, like a little camel. You understand what I'm saying to you? It's a good fight. Regis just came off the win of fighting a former world. We need former world champions on our resumes. We need good names, and he's a good, solid name. The only losses that he has is to elite caliber competition. Devin Haney, pound for pound list. Josh Taylor, he fought him in his prime, and it was a banger of a fight. So what are you talking about? And he lost to Jack Catterall, in the weight division. How can he fight with these guys, bro? You're not making any sense. It's a good fight. Stop discrediting your fighters, because that's all half of the Americans do. Just discredit your guys. We don't do that over here. Big boy shit. Conor Benn,
you got a counterpunch from DC3. Y'all killing me too. Y'all killing me.
You're gonna run that. We're gonna run that. All right, what's up? What's up, Mr. Gibbler? What's up? You have somewhere to go?
Yeah, I told you I was leaving at 10. But go ahead. I'm gonna try and get to at least 2 or 3 more calls.
Please do, man. We appreciate the time that you give us there. Lovely boxing news. I wanted to call in so bad yesterday and talk about what's my man's name that's fighting this weekend, Navarrete and Mama. That's a good solid fight right there. But let me swing it back around to, like I said, to Conor Benn, man. Listen, we're doing what we need to do in the sport of boxing, which is taking on tough guys. You know what I'm saying to you? You want to talk about he fought a 160 pounder. Conor Benn is not a fucking 160 pounder. That was for whether you guys want to disagree or not, because like I said, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, and I don't mind, debating opinions and whatnot. That's fine, but I don't want to get no disrespectful. That fight against Chris Eubank Jr., it set back Conor Benn a few years in his career. You know what I'm saying to you? Now we're looking for legacy. And that fight was for legacy, whether or not you want to think so or whatnot. It was to do with their dads, which has nothing to do with us as boxing fans, but we just wanted to see it as a spectacle in my country. It's as simple as that. You get it? You understand? And now we're taking on a former world champion. What more do you want from this man, Conor Benn? I don't understand. Listen, Mr. Gibbler said he's not happy with the pay. That's fine. That's okay.
No, I ain't say that. It's just like, whoa.
No, you did say that. You did say that.
No, because you heard me say, look, like I don't want to be a hater or nothing. But it's just shocking. I'm more like not mad at him. He's entitled to get with the world, whatever he can get. But I'm shocked at Netflix's money management. They could have got it. You and I both know they could have got a bigger fight for $15 million.
Of course, Mr. Gibbler.
And that's all I'm trying to say.
Mr. Gibbler, I understand, but look at Dana White. Like I said, Dana White, he's a businessman. Same as you, Mr. Gibbler. You're a businessman. You understand? Because I know if Turkey called you up right now, Mr. Gibbler, and said, "Hello, Mr. Gibbler, I would like you to shut down TBV for 2 weeks and I triple your pay." You're going to shut down TBV for the 2 weeks and go and work underneath Turkey's wing. Are you or are you not, Mr. Gibbler?
I got to see the contract.
Yes. Just like we got to see the Waynes, man. Just like we got to see the Waynes. I understand, Mr. Gibbler, man. You're a sick man. And so am I. Like I said to you, man, the guy, Dana White understood, man. We 64,000, 60,000. That's over 120,000 people that came to watch Conor Benn and Chris Eubank. What do you think this is, man? After we get the spectacular knockout of Regis Prograis and we put him in the body bag, you know what I'm saying? He's never been knocked out before. Like I said, he's never been knocked out. He's a credible opponent. And hold on. He's good enough for Devin Haney. And yes, he was champion when Devin Haney fought him. Yes, he was. He beat Jose Zepeda for the vacant belt. Yes, but he's good enough for Devin Haney, and he was coming off that ridiculous performance of Zorilla. But we're fighting Jojo Diaz. So which one's that, man?
Like it's your time.
Come on, man.
But it's not your time.
Khaled.
Yo, Ness, you hear
Yo.
me?
Yep.
Yeah, salute. I want to talk about like the card from yesterday, the Sugar Nunez joint and Navarrete real quick. Excited for that card. I haven't seen Sugar Nunez rumble before, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm looking forward to seeing Vargas. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ness, is like the guy Vargas fighting, is he a real guy yet? Or like we don't really know who he is? They still
Yeah,
building him.
he's a common opponent. He's a good
Okay.
fight. He's a good fight.
All right, cool. I bet. Yeah. So I'm trying to see what Emilio looking like. I think he the best of the brothers. I think he got the biggest shot to be like a real guy. So I gotta see what he looking like. And they bringing Ramos back. So looking forward to seeing that. As far as the Regis joint, I'm with you, Ness. Not a terrible fight. I see what they trying to
Damn,
do.
Chris Mannix just
Regis.
reported that it's not an official welterweight fight. He's coming down to 150 for this fight. Catchweight 150, nasty.
Yeah. See, that's nasty. I was just finna say I understood it. Now you about to make Regis come up
But think about
10
it. That's what
pounds.
Devin did. You know, you get halfway there, and then
Yeah.
you take the name
Yeah.
fight at the actual
Yeah.
weight. So maybe the welterweight
Yeah.
fight for the belt versus Devin versus Crocker versus Mario is,
Yeah.
47.
Yeah. And then Regis, an older fighter, he'll probably feel better not like having to cut as much. Look, I'll tell you what's a way nastier fight. Alexis Rocha versus Joseph Diaz. That's a nasty ass fight.
No, it
They
ain't.
still let
No, it ain't.
bro.
Rocha's coming over. Because, again, if you're going to say Regis is a good fight, he beat JoJo.
Yeah, but
That
I'm
was a
just
tough
thinking about
fight. JoJo gave him hell.
he did, but I'm just thinking about like where JoJo is
Yeah,
in his career.
JoJo is a gatekeeper. Now that we learned the new definition or the better definition of gatekeeper, we need to see which version is he. Is he the one that just wants to go the full distance and not be knocked out? Or is he the one like Luis Cubas Aries that is willing to hit you with a motherfucking mollywop because he wants to win? He's trying to
That's
win.
fair.
He ain't just losing. He's actually trying to win. Not
Yeah,
just
that's
trying
fair.
to go the distance to get another check and have another promoter say, yo, come test my young fighter. This motherfucker trying to win. So we need to see where JoJo at. Is he trying to win or is he just getting these checks? And that's his new life. Now we could say journeyman. If we looking at JoJo and it's like, bro, he ain't even trying to win. He just, you know what I'm saying? Well, you a journeyman. You giving the good experience to the young up and comers. And
So I guess Regis and Joseph
Alexis
is
Rocha is not a
gatekeepers.
young up and comer, but remember that Alexis Rocha, he coming off a knockout loss to Stunty Young, and I don't think he even fought since then, did he? Or he had the draw.
Nah,
He had a draw with
he fought
Gutierrez.
Curiel.
He had a
Yeah,
draw,
got
right?
Curiel.
So he ain't been
Yeah.
looking good. It's like you got beat up and knocked out. Then you had a draw. We don't want to Mario Barrios you.
I feel you. I see the point. Thank you for the call, Ness.
God damn it. It's going to be hard to take both these calls, but Chad, you're such a nice guy. I cannot not get to you. These my last two. Barrel City E and Chadman is over. I got to get the fuck on the road before I look bad. Chad, what up? You wasting time. I'm about to start this clock, man. Well, all right, you going. Save me the time. Barrow. I was about to say, I know it ain't my internet. I'm on that fiber. Burrow. This motherfucker. Burrow. All right, first super chat of the day. Mozzie, $5. Pound for pound, number 3 in the chat. Breaking news. According to sources, Dana White and Nestor Gibbs have reached an agreement to bring TBV to Zuffa in a new deal. Details developing. Shit. That ain't true. Pristine Sports Network, member for 25 months on a prospect level. If you're so great, you will never be the underdog. That is true. That is true. But even Bud was an underdog, wasn't he? Pretty sure the lines, he either opened up an underdog versus Canelo or versus Earl. Pristine Sports, $2. Devin said boat emoji has sailed, now begging the Ryan fight. Mad Bet, 100 pound for pound, number 2 in the chat, $5. Devin, if Devin versus Xander. Xander, era. Demasiado grande, demasiado joven, demasiado rápido, demasiado hábil, demasiado para Devin. Translation, way too fast, or is it way? Would it be way? I'm going to go with way too fast, way too young, way too agile, and way too much for Devin. Mad Ben back with another two. This is why I hate that y'all don't never put him in the super chat conversation, bro. Like, super chat of the year is shit like that. That's clever. Mad Bet 100, pound for pound number 2 in the chat. $2. Suleiman needs his boxing license revoked. Chico, $5. Idiots, it's a free fight on Netflix, and they put 2 big stars from the UK in a stadium for a big event. Y'all act like it's pay-per-view. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, I don't mind it. Look at the main event. You're going to be mad at anything, be mad at the main event. It's Tito Vos, pound for pound number 1 in the chat. Drop a bomb for that status. $10. 2017, it was you, Matt, and Cash Weezy. Shout out to Cash Weezy, still in a pre-pro. Shout out to Matt, man. I think we was in when we were sparring the other day with the fellas in the School of Hard Knocks. I think we brought up the hipster because somebody else was listening since the hipster days. I miss the hipster, man. I don't be closing the doors, man. These dudes be holding on to the feelings, you know what I'm saying? I bet you a motherfucker wouldn't hold feelings if he knew he could fuck you up. He'd just fuck you up and get over it. But since they, you know, and I don't want to fight. I'm 40, fucking about to be 50 years old. But I think that's what it is. It's like, man, I'd rather slap you type shit or fuck you up before we could talk. I don't know. But I never thought it was that serious. I mean, it was always over boxing talk. Dudes be wanting to lose their life over boxing talk. It's ridiculous. Urban Legend, $49.36, $10. I had mad respect for Regis when he fought Josh Teller, but ever since then, he don't become the talent in which I believe he could have been. Lackluster performances, losses. Well, he just won, and it was a tough fight, and he is with K. Kimura. He's training alongside Shushu. I went and seen him before I came to Florida, remember, and, man, he was just excited. He's doing things he's never done in training. So, you know, let's see what he puts up. I think he's going to put up a good fight. Mr. Quick, he might be too small. Remember, he's a career 140. He never decided to move up till now. Mr. Quick, $5. The Regis versus Cambosis was what I was looking for. Regis got nasty in that interview, talking down on George. That's a good matchup. Potential banger. Crying out loud. Nick Glenn, member for 26 months on a prospect level. Thank you for all you do, Ness. Congrats to Regis. TBV for life. Appreciate you, champ. Salute. Mad Ben back with another 5. Regis, 140 pounds, 37 years old. Went life and almost unalived by recovering JoJo. Drying out. And maybe that's the right time for Conor to get a stoppage on this very huge platform. It's up to Regis to revive his career here, fellas. You know, he's gonna fall in a journeyman. You know, you either gotta fight to get that world title, then when you get it, fight to keep it, and when you lose it, fight to get it back. And when you see it slipping, then you gotta fight not to be a journeyman. You know, because next step is retirement. Flexing and stepping, member for 11 months, the prospect level. I'm going to guess Ness and Fight Hub got something cooking. Nah. No, I'm going to have a meeting with like an anti-aging clinic here in Florida. You know that, in Florida they got all that shit. TRT, peptides, anti-aging, Botox. So, some of my peoples in Vegas put me on, had a couple of Zooms. Dude owns 2 clinics out here. He wanted me to go to the clinic. That was too far. So, we're going to meet up. He wants to meet. So we'll see what comes from it. Who knows? Maybe something, maybe nothing. But on that note, Barrel City E dropped off, so I owe you that counter. I am out. Gotta go. Arrivederci. Back tonight, though. Peace.